Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Glossy Woolworths. So I've got many requests on this wrap top. So today I'm going to teach you how to do it. So sit tight and enjoy the tutorial. We're going to be using this yarn for this project, and we'll be needing a measuring tape to keep the measurements. We'll also be using 4.0 mm hook and a tapestry needle and a scissors to cut unwanted ends. So let's continue. We are going to be using 2 strands to make it 80 gram, so doubling it because of the hook we are using. So right there you're going to make a slip knot, and this is how I did mine, just like this. Okay, so once you're done making your slip knot, you're going to chain up 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So here we have our 25 chains. Alright, now you're going to skip the first 2 chains, 1 and 2, going to the third right here and make 1 double crochet. Now the chain 2 counts as 1 double crochet. The one you just skipped, it actually counts as 1 double crochet. Now go into the next chain and make 1 double crochet. You're going to continue making 1 double crochet in each of the chains until you get to the end of the row right here. Now at the end of the row, this is what my row 1 look like, and we're going over to the second row. Now you chain up 1 and 2, turn your work. This is where we're going to start our increase. So you are going into the same space right here to place 1 more double crochet, as the chain 2 counts as a double crochet. So automatically we have 2 double crochets right here, our first increase. So for the first row we actually had 24 double crochets. So right here, adding up 1, we are going to have 25 double crochets. So continue to the end of the row. Now at the end of the row, I'm going to place my last double crochet on top of the chain 2 space, because remember it actually counts as 1 double crochet, so don't forget that, so you don't get your work mixed up. So this is what our row 2 looks like. We are going to continue repeating row 2 until you get to row 31, where I'll meet you to show you what to do next. Okay, it's still the same thing. Keep increasing on one particular end and don't increase on the other side until you get to row 31, and I'll meet you right there to show you what to do next. So I'm at the end of row 32 right now. This is row 31 where we finished. You go into the sec chain 2 space, sorry, and make your 1 double crochet. Okay, I'm sorry I told you guys that row 31, but I stopped at row 32. It's still the same thing, but row 32 I didn't make any increase, as you can see. So pick up another yarn and make your slip knot. You're going to connect it in between the space, this space between the row 31 and row 32, still on top of the chain 2 space right there. You're going to insert and connect your yarn there. Okay, just like you can see on your screen. Okay, we connect. Now we are going to make 90 chains. I'll do mine while you do yours, and I'll meet you when I'm done with my 90 chains. So here I have my 90 chains. I chain up 1 again and tighten it, cut off the yarn, and that is all for this. We're going to go back to where we stopped, and we're going to make one double crochet across the 90 chains. So be very careful so that you start where your first chain is. So just make one double crochet. It can be a little bit tricky, but try to put through. So make one double crochet in each of the chains, and I'll be hiding my tail where I connected the yarn along as I go. So continue with your one double crochet. I'll meet you at the end of the chain, like the 90 chain. I don't know how to put it, but I'll meet you at the end of this row. So guys, I'm here at the end of the 32nd row, and this is what our work looks like. So for the 33rd row, we are going to chain up 2 as usual, turn our work. We are not working in the same space. If you do, that is an increase. So you go into the next and make one double crochet. So place one double crochet all the way back to this end. Now we are at the end of this row. So what we do is to locate the second chain, the chain 2, and make your last one double crochet on top of it. So for the last row, you should chain up 2 and turn your work round, and you're going into the next space, not this, into this, so that you don't have an increase. Make one double crochet all the way back to the end of the row again, right here. So here I'm at the end of the row, and we'll finish up by placing our last one double crochet on the chain 2 space yet again. So right there. So that is all. You should chain up 1, and you can feel free to cut your yarn. So I decided to spice up my work by making 2 different colors, red and black. I think my cat is admiring it too. So I decided to do this the difficult part for you guys, in case you want to have an identical side, like having it the even parts the same. But if you don't want, you can still do it any way you want to. Okay, so for the back part, we are going to be using the red color yarn, and I'm also doubling it. So right now we're going to make our slip knot. So make your slip knot, and you're going to chain 70. You're going to make 70 chains. I'll make mine and meet you when I'm done. So here I have my 70 chains, and we're going to chain up one more, that is 71. Now you're going to skip the 2 first chain from the hook, go into the third and make one double crochet in that space, and in the next make one double crochet. So as usual, you're going to continue making one double crochet until you get to the end of the row right here. At the end of the row, I will just finish up my last one double crochet, and this is what my row 1 for the back looks like. For row 2, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and you are not making your one double crochet in the same space. You just go into the next space, because the chain 2 counts as one double crochet, and make your one double crochet in the next space and continue making your one double crochet, so until you get to the end of the row again. Here at the end of the row, I'll finish up by placing my last one double crochet on the chain 2 space, and this is what my row 2 looks like. So you are going to be repeating this row 2 until you get to a total, you have a total row of 34, as we did for the front. So you're going to have the 34 row. So just continue repeating row 2, chain 2, turn around, and just like that. I'll meet you when I'm done with mine. Okay guys, we are here at the 34th row, where I told you guys I'll meet you up. So I'm done with mine, and let's take a look at the beauty of our work. Wow, I hope yours is looking beautiful too. So right now you just have to make one chain and you leave a long tail. We are going to use it to sew the side together. Okay, cut your yarn, and that is all. Right now we are going to do the side connection. I couldn't find my blue tapestry needle. I don't know why I kept it. So I'm going to be using this yellow one. So the long tail that you left, you're going to connect it with your tapestry needle, and you're going to connect the front and the back side together. First, you're going to measure out the size that you want, and for me, I'm going to just measure out 6 inches, as you can see on the screen. Okay, so count it out and place your stitch marker at that particular place where you want to stop, so you don't make any mistake. Right now you should just watch attentively and connect the way you see on your screen, because I might not be able to explain it very well, but you should just keep going into each space that you have right there, and make sure you place them equally so that everything will be the same, so that you won't have a longer front and a shorter back, or some holes in the middle. So just connect as you see in the screen while I do mine. Now at the end, you just have to stretch it to make sure you don't have any rumpled part. So you make it as if you are tying a knot. Just grab your tapestry needle, pull it through the space and tighten it. So you could go 2 or 3 more to make sure it's well tightened. Okay, just as you can see on the screen. Once you are done securing the end of your work, you just hide the tail as much as you can, just right here as you can see, then cut it off. So this is what our work looks like. You just have to repeat the same thing at this other side. Now we are going over to the neck connection. So we're going to connect it together just right here. So you connect your yarn to your tapestry needle and find the first, or the like, let's say the last space right there, and the last space right here, which is this, and you're going to insert your tapestry needle in it. So right now I'm just going to tie a knot, like tie this together with the last one of the black. So tie it together, then we can continue. So you have all the spaces. Remember we had 24 spaces right there, so you just have to insert your hook accordingly, sorry, your tapestry needle accordingly. Okay, so this is the second space, so also make sure you are inserting in the second space of the red. Now from this other part, from the red, the third space, and also the third space of the black. So you just have to continue, connecting it like this. Is very, very simple until you get to the end of the row, which is the 24th space, and I'll meet you right there to finish up with you. Now at the end of the row right here, we are going to tie a knot once again, just like we did at the armpit side or the side of the work. So you can go 2 or 3 times again. Just make sure you secure the space so that you won't have any losing end. And once you are done, you just hide your tail as much as you can, and after hiding your tail, you just grab your scissors and cut off the end. Now for the hand, we have to make a slip knot, okay, just like this. So once you are done making your slip knot, you locate the place you ended, like for the underarm right here. So locate the same space where you finished up and insert your hook right there and connect your yarn with a chain just like this. So this first chain doesn't count, it's just your connection. Now you chain up 2, which counts as a double crochet. Now go into the next space right here and place a double crochet right there. And also don't forget to be hiding your tail alongside. So you go to the next space and make 1 double crochet, and in the next space, so you place 1 double crochet in each of the spaces that you have all the way around. I'll meet you when I'm done to show you what to do next. So we are here at this end, so you just have to go into the chain 2 space and connect with a slip stitch. So you just finished the first round. Going over to the second round, you chain up 2 and skip that space, going to the next space and make 1 double crochet. Because the chain 2 counts as a double crochet, that's why you have to skip it. So you continue making your 1 double crochet all the way around once again. So continue until you are done. I'll meet you at the end to show you what to do next. So right now we are going to end this second round just as we ended the first round by going into the second chain to make a slip stitch. Okay, so that is it for the third round. We are going to repeat the second round. Chain up 2, skip that space, go into the next space and make 1 double crochet. Since your chain 2 already counts as a double crochet, so continue until you get to the end of the round. So I'll continue with this, repeating the second round until I get to round 11 where we start our decrease. I'll meet you there. Here we just finished our round 11, so I'll measure from round 1 to round 10 to make sure we have what we need, and we have exactly what we need, which is 4.5 inches. So we are going to make our decrease by skipping this chain 2 space and go exactly on the 1 double crochet space to make our slip stitch. So that is our decrease. Okay, for round 12 you're going to chain up 2 and skip the space because the chain 2 counts as a double crochet. Go into the next space and make 1 double crochet and continue all the way around to the end. Now at the end of the row you're going to finish up by making a slip stitch on the chain 2 space. So for round 13 you're going to repeat round 11. For round 14 you're going to repeat round 12. For round 15 you're going to repeat round 11. For round 16 you're going to repeat round 12. So you continue until you get to the 20th round where I will meet you guys and we continue, show you what to do next. So catch you in round 20. So we are here at the 20th round and I'm going to measure to make sure I have 9 inches, which I have, and it's perfect for my hand. Okay, so remember we repeated the same thing from round 1 to round 10, and from round 11 we started our decrease in round 11 and we decreased in round 13 and 15, 17 and 19. So right now we are going to continue go over to the flay part of the hand. So now I'm going to introduce the black yarn. So you're going to insert your hook on the chain 2 space and introduce the black yarn. So we'll use the black yarn to finish up our slip stitch, not the red, so that we have exactly what we want for the next round. Okay, so once you've pulled through the black yarn, you have to tie a knot. Tie the black yarn together with the red one. Okay, so now you chain up 1 and you're working in exact same space where you had your chain 2 space. Insert your hook and also don't forget to hide your tail as you go. Okay, so I'll make 1 single crochet in that space and also in each and every space that we have all the way around. Okay, so just make your 1 single crochet all the way around and I'll meet you at the end to show you what to do next. So now at the end of the round, we are going to finish up by going into the first single crochet that we made and make a slip stitch. So after that, you chain up 2 again, and you're going to make 2 more double crochet in that same space where you chained up 2, because the chain 2 counts as a double crochet and we need 3 double crochet in there. So once you're done, you chain up 1 and you are going to skip 2, 1 and 2, go into the third and make 3 double crochet in that space and 3. So once you're done, chain up 1 again and skip 2 and go into the third space, sorry, and make 3 double crochet in that space and chain up 1 again, skip 1, 2, and in the third space you make 3 double crochet. So this is what you're going to be repeating until you get to the end of the round. Now at the end of the round we have 4 spaces remaining, but just ignore it. Just chain up your 1 and go into the second space, finish up by making a slip stitch. So this is what our first round of the flay looks like. Now for the second round, chain up 2, turn your work, go into the same space and make 2 more double crochet, since the chain 2 counts as a double crochet. That is going to get you to a total of 3 double crochet. Chain up 1, go into the next space and make 3 double crochet once again. So this is what you're going to be repeating until you get to the end of the row. You'll just be working on the chain 1 space and just add your 3 double crochet in the chain 1 space. I'll meet you at the end to show you what to do next. Now at the end of the round 2 for the flay, chain up 1 and locate the chain 2 space, insert your hook and make a slip stitch. So for the third round, where we are going to start our increase, chain up 2 and turn your work. In that same space as usual, you're going to add 2 more double crochet, making it 3 double crochet. Chain up 1 in the chain 1 space again, make 3 double crochet as usual. Then the next one, we are going to work in the middle stitch. Skip this one, come into the space and you're going to make 3 double crochet in that space. So this is our first increase. Once you are done, chain up 1, go into the chain 1 space and make your 3 double crochet. So once you make your first 3 double crochet and your second 3 double crochet, the third one you are going to work exactly in the middle stitch of
it's just like this. Once you're done with the 3 double crochets, you go into the middle stitch of the next available space and make your increase 3 double crochet while you chain up 1, and that is just a 2 of the 3 double crochet, 1 increase, 2 of the 3 double crochet, 1 increase. Okay, so I'm going to continue mine and I'll meet you at the end of the round to show you what to do next, of course. Now at the end of the third round, you finish up by making a slip stitch. So for the fourth round, you're going to chain up 2 and go into the same space and make 2 more double crochets. So I'm just going to explain and let you finish up yours. So for this round, which is the fourth round, I'm not going to make any increase, and also in the fifth round I'm not going to make any increase. That is to say, we are going to repeat round 2 in round 3 and 4. Then for round 6 we're going to repeat round 3 where we made our increase, and round 7 and 8 we're going to repeat round 2. Then round 9 we're going to repeat round 3, and for the rest of it from round 10 to round 23 we are going to repeat round 2. which we won't have any other increase unless you feel like making more increases because maybe the flare is too small for you or you want yours bigger. So I'll meet you at round 23 where we'll finish up and show you what to do next. So now I'm at the 23rd round where I stopped. So you just finish up by making a slip stitch just as usual. So we are done, and chain up one and one again, and you grab your scissors and cut off your yarn. If you feel like making yours longer, feel free to do that, okay? But for me, I'm okay with the length. Now with this, we've come to the end of the video.
Hello,
For watching till the end, please give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to drop down any questions down below. Advice, suggestion, etc. So also for sale